Sometimes, like, the greatest opportunities will fall in your lap and you might take advantage of it, but you don't get the full benefit of it. One of the very first entrepreneurial successes I had, we mentioned right at the start of the day, was selling the Melbourne Cricket Ground. So back when I was sort of late 20s, I just read a book called The 1 Minute Millionaire, and it talked about this gentleman called Paul Hartunian who sold the Brooklyn Bridge. And what he'd done is they were doing some renovations on the bridge, and he saw in the background on the news article the removalist company, like the demolition company. He took the number off the side of the truck, called them up and said, "Oh, can you deliver all of that wood back to my house?" And when they said, "Yeah, fine, we were just going to throw it out," they delivered all the wood back to his place. He wrote a press release, New Jersey man sells the Brooklyn Bridge for $19.95. Took all of the bits of wood, chopped it up into little pieces, stuck it to certificate paper, and then sent it out. So I just read this story, right? And I'm driving past the MCG, and I saw a big gaping hole of where the Ponsford stand is. And they go, "Oh, they just knocked down the Ponsford stand." And I thought, obviously not the sharpest tack in the box at the time, I thought, I know, I'll get a whole bunch of bricks and then I'll ship people out bricks so you can own an official brick from the MCG. But I got to the wrecker, Will and the Wreckers, and I said, "Oh, do you have any bricks?" And they said, "Oh, well, look, we have some bricks, but we also have this green seating and we have carpet with the MCC logo on it. You know, depending on what you want it for, that might be, you know, more interesting." Okay, I'll take all of that. So I filled up, Dad came out with me at the time, we filled up the car with all of the wood, we got the carpet, I went back home, I copied that system, I wrote a press release out, a Melbourne man sells the MCG for $24.95. I went to Officeworks, got the little certificate paper that you can get, I don't know if you've seen that, and I printed out this certificate and MCG history and stuck a little bit of the wood. Now, you've all got a little bit of the wood sitting on your table. So hopefully that's a little bit of a reminder for you when opportunity comes in front of you that you want to take advantage of that opportunity. I was the man of the moment for a little while there. I was in the newspapers, I was on TV, got interviewed by Nova Radio, but I learnt a valuable lesson about scale. Those opportunities will fall into your lap, and unless you're ready, you won't capitalise on them. I did not capitalise on it. I didn't have any back-end infrastructure. I didn't have any ongoing products or services. For me, it was a little promotion. It was a spike. I sold bits of the MCG for $24.95 and some bigger frames. Once that was all gone out, that was it. Here I am probably sitting on a database of, you know, a couple of thousand buyers who I know were clearly interested in the MCG, but I had no back-end infrastructure. Looking back now, if I had a system or some sort of product or service on the back end of that, what a fantastic intro. Sell a $24.95 little piece of paper and wood stuck to it, which probably cost me $3 to fulfill, and then upsell them into something else. I should have gone and done a deal with superstars and legends and started sending them frames and other things as well, or there was plenty of different things, but I just didn't think about it at the time. So hopefully you keep that piece of wood. There's only a handful left. That is, you'll notice the green outside, that's the green wooden seating. I sliced it up into little bits so I could get maximum bang for buck out of it. And that will remind you to make sure that you're ready for scale. That's really what today's about, getting you ready.